Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time to begin our Black Mage quest for Heavensward. Starting off today with our minion roulette, we have... I appreciate you, Wind-Up Son, but you are genuinely too bright. You are better for G-posing. Wind-Up Ixel, I can work with this. Alright. So, let's go over the changes to Black Mage for patch 7.1, and then we'll get started on the job quests. There is one change that is relevant to us for Black Mage for level 50. And that is, Flare went from a 4-second cast time to a 3-second cast time, which I don't understand why this change. Because with Black Mage's rotation, if there's ever a cast time that is longer than your GCD, you're supposed to use Swift Cast on it. So if you're playing Black Mage, quote, properly, you're supposed to do Swift Cast into Flare, though there's other uses for Swift Cast as well, so I guess in those cases where it's Swift Cast is used for something else that's more important, I guess that would be useful for Flare. Because that'll give us a whole 2/5 of a GCD back, just from having that 1 second reduction in cast time. That is a lot, actually. It feels like a weird change to me, admittedly, but that's the only change for patch 7.1 for Black Mage that is relevant to us at level 50. There are more changes, that's just the only relevant one. Okay then, let's get started. Hello Lalai, you have a quest for me. Lalai would entrust you with powerful spells left by Master Kukuruka. Ah, Satora, you have come at a good time. I have made a remarkable discovery which I would share with you. After Master Kukuruka passed away, I went to his cell in the Marasaja pit, the cell in which he spent 100 years locked away. I doubted my master, and the guilt of it gnaws at my conscience. In order to atone, I decided to preserve the fruits of his research for future generations. Well, as I went about sorting through his personal effects, I found a most peculiar slip of parchment bearing a jumble of glyphs and sigils, which I instantly recognized to be a cipher. When I removed the cipher to reveal the hidden words, I could scarce believe my eyes. They described the whereabouts of 2 ancient tomes, the Books of Nald'thal. The tomes are said to contain the secrets of forbidden spells, and their existence has been hidden from even the Thaumaturge's Guild. Master Kukuruka entrusted you with his legacy, Satora. He would want the tomes to be in your keeping. The first tome is said to be at Nald's Reflection in southern Thanalan. Come, let us make haste and retrieve it. Alright then, I guess we're gonna head off to southern Thanalan. Easiest path would be via Little Alamigo, so let's head there first. And zoom on down to Nald's Reflection. Thankfully not complicated to get there, it's just the entrance to the Minotaur Malm, which is just a shortcut all the way down to Forgotten Springs. Hooray, a regionally appropriate mount! I suppose the Garuda mount last time was also regionally appropriate. It just felt inappropriate given Garuda caused problems with the 12's wood. Alright, Lalai, let's see if we can't find... Okay, you found a treasure chest, I assume it's in there? I have found the first tome, Satora, the Book of Nald. It lay not far from where the parchment said it would be. But gods, I cannot stop trembling. My blood runs cold simply imagining the havoc that could be wreaked with the knowledge within. Such power must be safeguarded lest it fall into the wrong hands. Let us make haste and retrieve its twin, the Book of Thal. It should be at Thal's Respite. Alright then, off to Thal's Respite, and that is going to be up in eastern Thanalan. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you when we're a lot closer to it, rather. Alright, we are a little bit east of Highbridge, heading up through Wellwick Wood. Thal's Respite's up here. I believe we went here before with the Thaumaturge's Guild for training. Makes sense that the Books of Nald'thal would be at sacred sites relevant to Nald and Thal. Satora, the unthinkable has happened. The chest is empty. The Book of Thal is gone. Who could have taken it? Who else could have known? Gods, if the tome's secrets were to be used for evil, this is an absolute disaster. And my worries do not end there. Should the Thaumaturgs Guild somehow learn of the tome's existence, they will stop at nothing to steal them away. That cannot be borne. Master Kukuruka spent his lifetime restoring the knowledge of black magic to the world. We cannot suffer any part of it to be lost. At any rate, there is nothing more to be done here. Let us return to the Sacrarium and reassess the situation. There is nothing left for me here. We're being spied on, it seems. Alright then, back to the Sacrarium in Ul'dah. We're gonna have to figure out where that book went, and fast. Alright, Lalai, do we have any thoughts on where we might begin looking? I am sorry you had to see me lose my composure earlier, Satora. As I made my way back, I pondered the situation. When I found the chest, it was covered in a century's worth of dust. Some of that dust had been knocked loose by prying hands, and nothing had settled in its place. From this, it can be inferred that the tome was taken recently. Now, the tome we were able to retrieve, the Book of Nald'thal, is enciphered by an enchantment. I think it is safe to assume that its twin benefits from like protection. Such a protection will not be easily circumvented. It will take the thief time enough, I hope, for us to track him down, retrieve the tome, and avert disaster. But enough talk. I shall make some discreet inquiries into the missing tome. Oh, and if you do not mind, I would like you to hold on to the Book of Nald'thal for examination. I would like to hold on to the Book of Nald'thal for examination. In the meantime, I suggest you continue your training in the dark arts. We may have need of your skills again ere long. Alright. Sounds good. I will be back in due time, and we will track down that missing book. Alright then, with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see, what are we doing next time? Looks like we're going to be continuing progress on our journey with Azael in order to meet up with the Dravanians. Making our way out of Tailfeather, I believe, is next. After we gather some information. I will see everyone next time for that.